All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got two special guests on tonight, two DBs out of the Whitewater secondary, man. Big tough team, in my opinion, coming out of 3A football. You know, so some people are like, man, we don't know they're just ordinary team, but this is a team that's beat Troop County, who's in some people's top 10. So I think it's time we start giving some attention to the Whitewater Wildcats, man. With that being said, we're gonna bring on the two DBs, Chris and Masaniai. I hope I said it right, and Abdoul Diallo, man. What's going on, brothers?
What's going on? Said it right.
I appreciate that, brother.
Sir.
Man, how y'all doing today, man? Abdul told me that y'all weren't out of school today like some. So just was it the half day? Was it a full day at school today?
It's full day.
Full day? For sure. Well, what was y'all learn, man? Go give me a little rundown, bro.
What you learned, dude?
I take physics and I'm also doing dual enrollment. So I take college classes right now. 3.8 GPA, keep grades up, you feel me?
Sounds like, for sure. How is that, man? Because juggling college workload in high school and also playing football.
I mean, it's just keeping the main thing, you need grades to play football. That's just how it is, man, simple.
Most definitely. So just a little bit, real brief, man. Just kind of just talk about the intricacies, because physics is a real important mathematics. I wish a lot more people understood it. Just from your perspective, you know what I'm saying? What kind of applying physics to real life situations? How can that help you?
It really just depends on like the situation. You know what I mean? Like it help like physics is like another like math class to me. It just helps me with my math a little bit more, and it's just, school challenging and all. You just gotta study. That's just really it, man.
Most definitely, brothers. Well, let's go ahead to the football segment. Y'all 2-2. If I'm not mistaken, it was a tough loss to Troop. No, y'all beat Troop. Excuse me. Y'all beat Troop. It was a tough loss to Carver and Stars Mills. I know that's a big rivalry for y'all, 28-7. So just kind of walk me through kind of what happened that night.
We didn't start off very good at all. We getting up a season always is harder because we have to see what we have going on. We have to see what type of team that we are. Let's see who we've been practicing on and what we became. And
He tripping.
Go ahead, Abdul. You good? He'll be back.
Carver, first game against Carver. So it was really like, a whole lot of mistakes. Like we missed like 2 field goals. Our starting quarterback went down. It's just we just made mistakes, man, and they capitalized on the mistakes that we made, and we've been fixing that up though, man. We made mistakes. That was really it. And then we went down there. We only lost by like what 6, 7 points.
6 points. Or 7, excuse me.
And then Stars Mill, that's a rival game, man. They got was that game. We wasn't that we.
Say it again, Abdul. It kind of cut out, and they can't hear you.
I said like they had got the best of us. Like Stars Mill, they got the best of us. It was a lot there that practice. It was a practice. Now we need to practice. But we back though, man.
For sure, man. Now y'all gave up 28 points. Well, 28 points. 20 is not too bad. 28, I'm sure, is a little bit above y'all liking. So just how have y'all grown from that point to now, and what was it? Was it communication on the back end, and why, I'm saying, the point number was so high?
I'm back. I just joined back. What are we talking about now?
Go ahead. We talking about just the defense, right? How y'all got. When I looked at the film, y'all got an exceptional secondary. Y'all two mainly that scored 28 points against y'all when y'all played Stars Mill. So what was it in that point in time? Why y'all struggled was just communication, and how have y'all grown from that point to now?
Now is I feel like we was very tired. We were very tired because offense didn't have the best of that game, so we was on the field back to back. I feel like we were very tired and just being drained. But now the offense is clicking, everybody doing what they're supposed to do, and we got conditioning and practice for sure. Conditioning helped us out there, and yeah, I feel like we're very conditioned now and move forward. We're gonna be good.
Abdul.
I mean, really, like you said, we wasn't really conditioning, and then like, yeah, the communication, like we start talking more, you know. That, yeah,
100%. Now, I'm sure the game is canceled tomorrow, right? Against Trinity.
so we playing tomorrow.
I playing tomorrow. Okay, okay. So I'm sure y'all watched film all week, man. Just kind of what y'all expecting for that matchup.
Expecting a lot of runs,
Yeah,
running the ball, running the ball, running the ball,
for
trying to run down the throat. We're gonna have to, have to man up, get in the box, and be able to stop that.
that's really it, man. You know, we study film. We ready, man. We ready. We trying to go 3-0 in the region tomorrow, man. And I like my 11, man. I like my 11 over the 11.
100%, 100%, man. Let's talk about the secondary, specifically y'all position, man. Starting with Christian, man. What makes y'all elite, man? Y'all get out y'all break smooth, back pedal, you know what I'm saying? It's pristine. It's always room to go, but you know what I'm saying? You're a lanky DB as well, man. So just talk about your game right now.
Me, I have very good coaching around me that helps me and practice me every single day, and just make my break smoother, how to break, how to play through the hands. That's also a big thing, and being able to read defenses as a safety. I have to know, what I'm saying. I have to read the quarterback, read his eyes, and yeah, I have to be disciplined for sure. Disciplined.
For sure. I ain't gonna leave you out, Christian, man. I think you got is it pick six on your film?
Nah, I don't got the pick six, but I have 2 picks on my film so far.
Pick six on your film. Is Abdoul got a pick six?
No. That's my boy KJ.
Ah, for sure. So talk about your game, and then we'll talk about KJ later.
I mean, with my game, I'm a smaller DB, but like you said, we got good coaches that help us in and out of breaks. My coach T Glaze, man, I've been working with him 2 years now. I got to get my technique sharp because like I said, I'm small, so
Right.
but not small, but I'm undersized. I'm undersized, but I want to get out my breaks quick. I'm aggressive, man. That's really it with me.
You brought up an interesting perspective about being a smaller DB. When you're playing, a lot of these receivers are 6'1" minimum, right? 6'1" and run 4.5. You know what I'm saying? The high point of ball exception as well. So being a smaller DB or being a shorter DB, how do you kind of, you know what I'm saying, still make the play?
I mean, I'm I'm 5'8", but like I tell myself, man, I just play big. I play on the field. I feel like me and them the same size. I try to play big, and we got good receivers at practice that we go against. So I guard Christian a lot, KJ. They good receivers, so they help me out at practice. Get me right.
Who's winning that battle at practice? You locking them down, bro?
Man, come on. Hey, just know if you get wicked out there.
Good matchups though for sure.
For sure, we'll keep it G-rated. I see it back and forth. I like that. We teammates. We're gonna come together as well. We're gonna leave as one. I like that. Yeah, actually before we get to Georgia State, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are high schoolers now, but just when y'all were knee high, what kind of sparked y'all interest to play football? Did y'all see somebody, and what made y'all real passionate? Like, yeah, I want to go to college. I know how the practices are real physical. My body's got to go through this, so I got to lift weight, get in condition. So what? So just go ahead, my bad.
For me, football. My whole family loves football. My whole family is in football. We watch it every Sunday together. So with that I just grew up into football, and I love it. I love the sport, and it's a way for me to make it out for my mom. My mom is a single mother. She does everything that she can. So I want her to be able to live her life to the fullest. So whenever I get there, I want her to be able to say, "Son, you made it." I want to buy her everything, whatever she wants. So that's what it is for me.
That's real. With me though, man, my brother played, so I had an older figure. My brother. I feel like my brother. So as competing with my brother, where I'm trying to be better than him. So that's really what it was with me.
How is no.
He doing good. He doing good. He tore his ACL. I mean,
Word.
this last year. He getting back right. They moved him to nickel too, so yeah, he getting back right.
That's good, man. Wishing him the best on his recovery, man. That ACL ain't nothing to play with. But so what did you say? You said Back to you, Christian, bro. What would it mean to you know? What I'm saying, I know I talked to a player, Kessler Jenkins yesterday, DB out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I believe. He said that by his second year, you know, what I'm saying he would. It's his goal to get enough money to retire his mom. What would it mean to retire your mom, bring her out of just the workforce where she can either be more hands on with you or do just kind of relax a little bit, you know?
Mm. It would it would mean everything. My mom has sacrificed so much for me. Like for me to be able to go to a great school like Whitewater, sacrificed so much. In Fayetteville, it's not really ideal for a single mother with one income to stay in Fayetteville. It's not really the best for us, but she make it work. She do whatever she can. She play the dad and mom role. So I want her. She sacrificed everything. She still works now, so she does a lot for me. So I just want her to have the most ever.
Precisely. I feel like the parents do a lot, just sacrificing, getting players to where they want to be, but getting players to where you want to be. I was at Georgia State. I'm saying I went together. I believe it was three of y'all. Just how was that experience, and is that something where I want to go, or someplace I want to end up going?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. We went down there. It was with our other teammate Tobias. I mean, it's a great atmosphere. You know how it is when you go down to schools like that. But yeah, I ain't picky though, man. I go anywhere. You feel me? It ain't too much like that, but yeah.
So like, just what's your relationship with in the schools? You got in the schools reaching out to you, not, you know what I'm saying? What would you say right now to entice them? Because they may be watching. We got 29 people live from good people watching this right now. What would you say to them? You know what I'm saying? If they had the power to give you an offer, why should they take a chance on you?
I come like I'm a dog, man. I do it on and off the field. You know, I'm small, but like I told you earlier, man, I play big. I study film. Like I do all the little stuff that I ain't too much talented, not a lot of God gifted. You feel me? But I do what I feel me. Come to practice, work every day. Yeah, I just got good work ethic, man.
What's your day to day schedule like? You getting up 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Go. What's your routine like?
So really, like most of the time, so I don't go to school till like let's say like 12 o'clock. I don't go to school till 12 o'clock. So I wake up at like 6. Go on a little run, come back home. Do my work, all that. And then when I get to school, we go straight to fourth period weight training. We lift, we stretch, and all of that. And then we go to lunch. And then that's when I got my in school classes. And then after is practice, 7:30. And then we condition too. Like after we weight lift, we condition. So when I come home, I like to stretch, ice my body out, eat, and then watch film. Watch film a lot with my boy Christian. Me and Christian like watch film a lot, break down stuff. So yeah, busy day for real.
So what I'm hearing is a lot of sacrifice for us. So you go to school later than most, so you may not interact with a lot of the student body outside of your teammates. So just kind of how is that, sacrificing for your dream?
I mean, like I just know I'm gonna have my time for that. It's a time for everything. Right now I gotta be locked in, man. Tunnel vision.
Most definitely, most definitely. Let's talk about Whitewater football, man. What's it like? What's the atmosphere like on a regular Friday night when the cowbells is ringing?
That locker room is lit. You know, we lit in the locker room, but we try not to play the game before the game, if you know what I mean. We try not to do too much.
Mhm.
We try not to do too much, and coaches give us great pep talks and tell us everything. We watch film before we even play. We go out and stretch with each other. It's a great. We make sure we eat pregame meal. Make sure we eat pregame meal. Then use our restroom needs. Make sure our equipment is all good. Make sure our helmet's strapped up, able to play. And yes, we have good. Yeah, we straight.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it's a great atmosphere. We only had one home game so far, and it was lit, man. We got the dub too, so it's nothing better than the dub, man. And then after we pull up to that Waffle House, it get lit over there too, man. Come on now.
For sure. For sure. What's it been like playing with Coach Frazier?
Oh man, Coach Frazier, man, he gonna push you to be the best, man. I love playing for Coach Frazier, man. He want 110% and even more, man. He gonna push you though. That's what I love about him, man. That's all our coaches, especially T. Glaze, our defensive coaches, man. They gonna push you to be the best you could be, and that's all you can ask for in a coach, man.
I'm scrolling down the schedule. You know what I'm saying? The Trinity is tomorrow. LaGrange is coming into town. Have y'all got a chance to check them out on film or not?
We ain't watched them on film, but we went to when they played Sandy Creek. We watched them there. So.
For sure. So you got LaGrange coming up, got the Creek, and you got Mary P. Out of those 3 games, if you don't count the game Friday, you know what I'm saying? Which one you feel like is just gonna be our biggest test to see where y'all at?
Creek.
Creek.
Whoa.
Can you think y'all got what it take, man? Just to put me on game by the offensive side of the ball. What's Whitewater got this year?
You don't know Blake Babbitt, man? Come on now.
Put me on game.
Hey, that boy a dog, boy.
We got number dogs on all around. I'll tell you
And
that.
I'm telling you, they driving you 4 yards back. Watch the film, man. Cut the tape on.
So y'all run the ball. Y'all still run the wing T?
But we spread it out too. We got receiver KJ. We got Christian. We got Tyler Taylor. Like we got some receivers too. We spread it out. It's well even now. So you can't just try to key in on the run no more.
Okay.
We will beat you deep. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
I see Christian got if the max prep stats are current. I know, you know what I'm saying. I know how it is on max preps.
Yeah, no.
It's not okay because I don't see you had 1 reception for 10 yards. I know, you know what I'm saying. The way y'all talk, y'all got it, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's gotta be 110.
He blurred somebody in the end zone. Yeah.
What's the name?
Stars Mill.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, so what y'all? I pretty much know what y'all gonna say. What's y'all goal? You know what I'm saying, for the end of the season? Gotta get a ring.
Everybody wants that, but yeah, that's the goal for sure.
But nah, we try to go 1-0 every week. And we focused on Trinity right now. That's it, man. That's Trinity. That's all. That's what we focus on right now. Because these past few years, we had a better team, and they always sneak around and beat us, man. So we locked in this week.
Our coach always tell us our next game is our most important game. So.
For sure. Brother Christian, are you talking to anybody outside of Georgia State? I wanna make sure we cover this.
Yes, sir. So I've been talking to Joseph Southern. I've been talking to Georgia Military, Franklin Pierce, that's in New Hampshire, and Tuskegee.
Tuskegee. All right. In this process, it's a very important process. Being a high school recruit, for anybody that's watching, just kind of what's the best way to navigate this process?
Twitter. Twitter's always, they gonna find you. That's where they gonna find you at. That's where everybody found me at. Honestly,
Sure.
Twitter. Staying consistent on Twitter. Staying consistent and reaching out. You got to reach out. Because a lot of coaches don't know about Fayetteville. So you got to reach out. You have to be able to reach out. Don't be nervous. I tell all my friends, make a Twitter account, post your best highlights, and put it out there. They gonna find you.
100%, man. And for context, man, how many no's, if you did get any no's, or just no replies before you got that first one?
I can't even count. That's how many it was. So
that's big. In terms of, and both y'all can answer this. In terms of exposure camps, you know what I'm saying, what's some good camps? You know what I'm saying, to hit.
Mega camps. Go to them.
Yeah.
What else?
We went to the VTO camp.
VTO camp. I actually seen you at a camp.
Yeah, it was a mega camp, right?
Mega camps is really the good ones to go to for real.
Yeah. Like, shout out Coach Tink and everything they do at the MCOA. They definitely changing lives, man. They changed these two young men's lives to the right of me virtually. You know what I'm saying? So just before we hop off, man, I want to definitely talk about the culture, man. Well, actually, y'all, what's the name of the young man, quarterback at is it Western Kentucky? Some school, maybe UNLV. The whole situation where they promised the young man money, he didn't get it. Now he's got 3 games worth of film, and he's trying to transfer. So I want to get y'all opinion on that whole situation.
So really, with me, it's if you if you making plays for like a school like at the time it is now in college football, they get paid. So like if you selling tickets and you making money for this team, like they should pay you. But with me though, I just love the game, so it's not like that don't get in the way of me. And I'm not like, my parents doing good. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing good in life, so it's not really nothing for me. But I love the game, so that shouldn't stop me from playing football.
Anything to add, Christian? Are you good? All right, for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? What kind of games y'all, when y'all relaxing? What type of games y'all playing? I feel like the two most heavy games played on the systems got to be the 2K or the NCAA. So, what y'all on?
Only
Man.
two we play.
And
So, no Madden? Go ahead, my bad.
know how I be doing in that NCAA.
What team you playing with, brother?
I like playing with South Carolina. They got that Nick Harbor dude. He's
Yes.
I like playing with Ohio State. Like when I'm playing for money, Ohio State. That's the team to go.
No Miami? Y'all ain't playing with Popo?
Miami in there, Popo, that's my dog. So yeah, I be throwing some Miami in there sometimes. And then they got that good running back too, number 6.
Sanchez, right?
That boy cold, boy. He ain't going down that first hit.
Facts. That is a fact. Again, can't forget about Cam Moore, the Heisman favorite right now.
I like Travis for the Heisman though.
You like Trav for the Heisman? I like Trav for the Heisman. I know, what I'm saying? We got to see how things shape up because that Nebraska loss was tough.
That was tough. But they got it back for Baylor.
Yeah.
That was a scary one.
That was a crazy game. So kind of just outside of gaming, what do y'all do for fun? I mean, y'all out in the town, man.
Well, my friends right here. We go out, might go bowling, might just spend some time together at the house, might watch games, watch college football game, watch NFL. We just, spend time with each other while we can,
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like we be going on visits and stuff, like last week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like we just tight, man. We a real brotherhood. This is gonna be my last year with them boys before they go to college. So spend some time with them boys.
Most definitely. Last two questions, man. What have Abdul? What have you? Because you the younger brother right now. What have they taught you that you can take next year as you emerge more into the leadership role and spread down to the guys behind you?
Just being more like vocal, like Christian taught me that. Like you gotta, you can't be scared to tell somebody that they messed up. That's how I used to be for me, man. Like you can't host. Like when you on the field, you messed up. You gotta let them know. Like come on, bro, lock in. But also when they do good, you gotta go let them know they did good too. You can't just be like, oh, you only did bad. No, you gotta congratulate them when they do good too.
Most definitely. Positive words are always better than negative words sometimes, but you can't be nervous enough to tell them like it is. A lot of times, people need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just give them pats on the back all the time. But are y'all boys reading any books with some good reads? If not, I'm gonna give y'all some. But are y'all reading any books right now?
I'm a real Harry Potter guy. I like the Potter books. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a memoir, Hoop Dreams. So I've been reading that.
For sure. I'm gonna give y'all some books right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to put this in the mental note with pencil and pad it, but I'm gonna say, let me go to my article. Try to give y'all boys some gems, man.
For sure.
I'm gonna say How to Talk to Anyone by Leo Lowndes. That's Leil, and Lowndes like the school. How to Talk to Anyone is the title.
What's the author again?
Leo is Leil, first name, and Lowndes like the high school, Lowndes.
Okay.
And then one more, and I'll let y'all boys slide. I know y'all want to chill, hop on 2K, man, play a little NCAA before mom. Like, it's not so bad. It's getting late.
We gotta go to sleep. We gotta go to sleep. We got a game tomorrow.
Yeah,
Facts. Let's see, and I say if y'all haven't heard of David Goggins, I gotta baptize y'all. Can't hurt me. CANT hurt me, like HURT me. That's a powerful story of a young black man went through a lot. You know what I'm saying, with crazy household. He went to the military, but just the mental preparation. I feel like what you need to play football, just no matter how much it hurts, just to keep going against that wall of pain, and eventually you will come out on top. And you know what I'm saying, you'll feel a little better. So I'm gonna leave that with y'all, man. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we had up to 40 people in here. Got 36 people in here right now. So I hope I helped y'all anyway. I may be at y'all game tomorrow. I really want to go to the Noonan Langston Hughes. I went to high school there, but we'll see. We'll
Or
definitely
pop out to the line.
How about,
for sure. But you know what I'm saying, I definitely hope I helped y'all tonight, man. Like I said, I will see y'all soon. This has been, I ain't even gonna try to say your name again, but I know I'm gonna mess up the last part. I'm just call you Christian Big C and Big Abdoul, Diallo, man. These are definitely some DBs to check out and that you need to know at Whitewater High School. So go follow them. Everything's gonna be added on Twitter. And I'll get clips out of these young men. So thank y'all, man. Continue to work hard, keep God first, and believe in yourself. More positive thoughts than negative thoughts, and you guys will be all right, man. Thank y'all.
Appreciate you for the chance, man.
Yes,
thanks
sir.
so much.
Blessings. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, definitely go follow those guys, tap in with them. You can hit their high school football coach up, Chad Frazier. He's on Twitter. You can easily find his email on Google, as you can find a lot of things on Google. Information is out there. But nonetheless, man, definitely watch the WNBA. Basketball is coming around the corner. We will have exclusive content coming to you from OTE and high school basketball and a lot of many other things, because you never know what you might see here on the Making Network, because it's always just as the news. Tell somebody you love them. I'm saying, definitely read, exercise, do all those things. And first of all, love yourself. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in tonight. Have a blessed one.